say this with Peter Wright, but it looks like he's got the same darts from last weekend. You're never quite sure with Peter Wright. He does tinker around with things.
Yes, he does, and it suits him. That's all I can say. It suits him, and that's all you've got to look at. You know, it's what suits you in any given time. What you're confident with.
Well, that's it. It's all about confidence, and you know, he was absolutely brimming with it at the World Championships when he went all the way to the final. And look at this, Johnny Haines.
Yes, come
on. There you go, Johnny Haines.
96 after 9, that's good darts.
Potentially 11 darter for Johnny Haines to start the match. Peter Wright just being reminded he is in a game here.
Johnny Haines, just letting Peter know what he can do. 11 darts.
Johnny Haines. 96 in 2 darts, 11 dart leg for Johnny Haines.
Terrific. What a good start. What a good start. That's got Snakebite thinking, I need to sort something out. We think it's early doors at the minute. It's early doors, you need to get them legs under your belt. Johnny Haines has come out the blocks absolutely sprinting like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, Usain Bolt at the blocks.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, this is a bit more like it from Peter Wright. Oh, that's unlucky. 130. And it should be easy for him to get those 180s with the slender darts. You know, the fatter barrels, he would struggle to cram them all in there.
Yeah.
100.
This is opened up to be one heck of a game already, isn't it?
It really is. It really is.
84.
Well, Johnny's on his coattails here. Only 30 odd behind. Only 40 behind. Here we go. Go on.
100.
Lovely. Left himself a finish after 9.
Oh, the 180 here from Peter Wright leaves him 42. Moves across the hockey, can't find the 180, but he'll take the 140.
What he just? Anyone make with this? Come on. Yeah, it's on. Treble 17, ball. Oh, long way off. Long way. That's great recovery. Great recovery.
A lot of pressure on this for Peter Wright.
Ball route, I would have thought. Yep, 17 for tops.
62.
Now then, a chance for Johnny Haines for a 2-0 lead and a breaker throw. There's the 2. Down for double 10.
No, that's not it. Couldn't tell from the monitor.
You could tell from his face, though. And Peter Wright given a lifeline here. Can he take it? Well, up for double 5. Doesn't want to miss inside. That's what he's done. Shake of the head. And well, I'm not sure if he's done that on purpose. I don't think he has. I think he was going for the 1.
I think he went for the 1. Come on, Johnny. 2 double 4. And got it. What a beauty.
Wow.
What a beaut.
Could we be seeing a little bit of an upset here? It is early days.
Yeah.
But Johnny
Haines, not long
Haines,
to go, is it?
Exactly. He's a third of the way there.
Exactly. Third of the way in.
The winner of this one goes through to the last 16. It'll be Steve Beaton, who we've just seen knock out Andy Parsons. Best we've seen from the punk Johnny Haines. He made last 16 of Players' Championships in Crawley.
100.
He made a semi-final of a small event at Eastbourne Open back in January.
There we go, Wrighty.
140.
That's what makes his 180, or his scoring potentially a lot better, like you said earlier on, with the slim dart. But he's got the long, thin point. So the point isn't blocking all the bed up. So he's set up on noses, right? See how thin they are.
Well, see, Adrian Lewis was talking to me about his darts, and he was saying that during the Premier League, because they use a different board, and he said it's just a bit softer, he found. So he was using slightly longer points because the darts were going so far into the board and blocking up a load of that treble bed, which when you're Adrian Lewis, you quite like hitting.
and hit very often.
You do.
Well.
Yes, you do.
Treble 18.
Ooh. 83.
I'll tell you what, Johnny's again favourite. I know he's 50 behind, but he's favourite for this. He really is. Needs a treble. No, he definitely needs a treble. Ooh, that's a loose start.
Made a bit of a mess of it.
Yes, yes.
Certainly gettable, but
25? No, he's gone down for him.
dear.
He's 82. 51.
51. Ready, everyone.
Wow.
Is he going to go 25 or is he going to go 18? 25 would be the textbook. Yeah, 19.
now can
Ball.
he get it in there?
Oh,
Yes, he can!
Oh,
Johnny Haines has raced into a 3-0 lead.
Full black Peter to throw first.
What a superb bullseye. Superb. Because his 25 was laying across the ball. He's coming round the side. Brilliant.
It did seem a little bit tricky to find the bullseye. He found the sort of top right portion of it as well. He didn't have a great deal to aim at. And Johnny Haines, look, he's back in the treble 20.
85.
As long as he doesn't think about where he is in the game. Do you know what I mean? Start thinking, well, you know, I'm 3-0 up on Peter Wright here. And, you know, well, I'm looking at a last 16 spot. Just keep your game, keep going. Keep ticking it through.
Well, he's keeping things going at the minute.
Beautifully as well.
140.
Johnny Haines is just inside the top 64 in the world. 49-year-old from Swindon. Full-time carer as Peter Wright looks to fill this up.
135.
And from what I understand, he's like, I don't really have the money to back myself as a dart player. His mate, who'd seen him play, you know, in Swindon County League and stuff like that, had gone, look, I know how good you are. I'll put them on him. You go and do it. You give it a go.
Lovely.
I'll tell you what, weekends like this and performances like this so far, certainly vindicating that.
Well, you know, he's going to earn a few bob now. Give his mate the money back if that's how they've worked it together. And nicked himself a couple of bob as well.
140.
This is brilliant. 112 is a good lead. 60 tops. Tops. Get on the board. I thought that was it. It's not. That is.
Oh, pressure darts. Pressure darts.
Reflect Johnny to throw first.
And that was just to hold his throw.
Yeah, well, he really needed it.
Yeah.
Peter Wright will be hoping that maybe Johnny Haines will just blow himself out and just has no more to give in the latter half of this game. I wouldn't bet on it the way he started, but Peter Wright staying on a boat here in Gibraltar. Moored up in the harbour, the Sunborn. Joe, his wife, was telling me. All very nice.
Lovely. Lovely. Very romantic as well. Forgot the missus with you. It's lovely.
140.
Hanging around in the Mediterranean on a yacht. I'm in a hotel where it's got warnings about monkey attacks, so that's just how the other half live.
Oddly enough, I'm in the same hotel.
It's Peter Wright, there we go. He's been threatening to do it.
But it only puts him just behind. That's how good Johnny Haines has been throwing at the moment.
Oh, well, going in a different postcode here.
Yeah.
41.
Didn't work out for him.
No, should have dropped down to 19s.
Oh, Peter Wright back in there.
And
oh,
again.
look at this. Wonderful stuff from Peter Wright.
190.
When you asked me earlier on how good is Peter Wright, and I said good, I think that proves a point there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was talking with George Noble about this during the World Championships. And let's just see if he can take out this 84. It's a potential 11 darter. Oh, well, he's at the 19, I think.
Yes. Tops.
64.
Well, he will be back, but there's a famous photo of Peter Wright playing the Lakeside against Richie Burnett years and years ago when he looked nothing like what he looks now.
140.
And George said, even then, I knew he had the potential to be the player he is now. And there we go. There's a 13 dart leg. That's the kind of stuff we're talking about.
Well, I played for Hertfordshire. We used to play against Norfolk in the county system. I never actually played Peter, but he used to play in a little leather waistcoat.
Oh, nice look.
Yeah. I mean, he was always slightly different, but he was always very, very good. Always very good. Well, he's made Johnny think now, because he's broken back, and we're back on throw, so to speak.
Yeah, Johnny does have the advantage of having won the ball, so he's thrown first, so Peter Wright does have to get another break.
He does.
In the next few legs, but the way he's kicked in these last couple of legs, look at that 15 and 13 darter. Very, very good, Peter Wright. It was, of course, only Michael van Gerwen that stopped him claiming the World Championship title. But, I mean, he's come close in other majors. Certainly the UK Open last year, I think there was only one person that was going to beat Peter Wright over the course of that tournament, and he ran into him in the semi-finals, and it was Phil Taylor.
Yes.
Because he was just scintillating.
100.
Now he's been very, very good at taking out the big finishers. Certainly in the Premier League, we've seen a lot of them.
They stayed there. Doesn't need to. Johnny Haines on 3-1-6. So that shows he's looking at the scores. He knows exactly where he is with his scores, where the other person is with his.
Yeah.
He's fully aware of all what's happening. That means they're focused. They're in there. They know what they're at.
Some players will go for it. We saw Justin Pipe going for a couple earlier on when he didn't need to, and here we are, Peter Wright looking to do this in 2 dots for a 14-dart leg, and lovely stuff, Peter Wright. Motoring now, 3 legs on the spin, all sub 15 darts.
Brilliant, brilliant. Johnny needs to stop the rot here. Looks like he's going to.
140
darts. I love games like this. They're rat-a-tat. The players are getting on with their own job. Do you know what I mean? They're getting on with their own job. They're both focused. They both want it. It's rat-a-tat. This really is proper darts, this.
Yeah, there's no pause for breath here. It's Peter Wright. Oh, you quite fancy him to put another one in there. Comes down and good cover shooting on the treble 19. I was going to ask you about Peter Wright. To me, over the last few months, it seems like he's almost sped up his throw. And is that just down to confidence? He knows what he's doing, he's happy with his darts, and he feels that, you know, I can play better, I can get into a bit of a rhythm.
That is definitely right. You're confident, you flow, you just know it's going to go in there, and it doesn't matter how slow you throw it or how quick you throw it. You do tend to quicken up when you're throwing well because your rhythm's going lovely. Utter confidence. That's all that is. Ooh.
22.
Wow, a bit of a mess.
Exactly. Yeah, this is let Peter in big style. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 64, 16s or 8s. There we go.
136.
Terrific.
You only require 139.
He's got to take it. He's got to take this out. It's as simple as that.
Well, the way that Peter Wright has played these last 3 legs particularly, then Johnny Haines under huge pressure. Now he's going to set this up, and he sets it up very nicely. But Peter Wright's going to get 2 dots for the break of throw that he needs if he's going to go on and win the game. And it's double 16 he's looking at. Oh, that's not far off.
Right.
16.
Oh my word! That clipped in.
It was
Right, Johnny, must take this out. Must take it out. Peter won't miss again. Great dart. Great dart.
Wow. Well, all the momentum was with Peter Wright, and if one of those 2 darts had gone in, oh, I mean, it could be a very different game.
Couldn't it just?
140.
He's responded well to that disappointment. It can be very easy to just focus on those missed darts, and then you have a rubbish visit to start off on your own throw, and suddenly you're desperately trying to save your own throw and stay in the tournament.
Well, Peter's now got all that experience behind him, all the confidence, like we were saying. But having said that, Johnny Haines ain't phased at all.
84.
He's not phased whatsoever. He's sticking in there lovely.
Well, look at that, 97 plays 97. Peter Wright outscoring Johnny Haines, but there's not a great deal in it. No. And there's the finishing.
30 and 67. That is, that's great.
You get 3 of them in a polo rig.
And without breaking it. Yeah.
Other mints are available.
Absolutely.
100.
Let them finish, but this is looking good for 4-all. Yeah, double 18 tops there is going for it.
Cheeky double finish. He is an entertainer.
He is. And a good entertainer as well.
Yeah, it certainly is. We've not seen any of the antics from him so far in this game that we saw in the Premier League, but then again...
That's right, but he put pressure on Pete. He's got to hit it. So if you don't, Haines is there on 24. He's got one left at it. Get in.
Oh,
No score.
oh my word!
That's it.
Check game shot.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I was transported 12 months back then. It was double 12s and Taylor and Winstanley and all sorts.
Oh, mate. Thanks very much for mentioning that.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter Wright sneaks it in with his last dart.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to be absolutely fair here for Georgie. To be honest with you, there's a shadow across the board on this particular. As you see the dot there, you see the shadow just coming through it. So there is a shadow there, and it can be, if you haven't quite got it in line, it can look out.
Well,
It did with me,
yeah.
last year.
Well, I wasn't sure, and I had the picture right in front of me there. I wasn't sure for a minute, but we got there in the end.
We're there.
got
That's
there
the
in the
main
end.
thing. It's 4 all.
140.
And that's the thing. It is 4
Marvellous
all.
game.
And Peter Wright is really attacking the Johnny Haines throw here. He does need to get a break. He's got to win 2 of the next 3 legs, Peter Wright. And Johnny Haines has got the throw in 2 of them. But he's pretty much stolen the darts here. Snake bite.
We're going to hit a ton here, leave a fit. Here we go. 140 would be even better. That's it.
100.
He's led the finish. So 241. He does need to leave a finish.
He's got it at treble.
He has. He's
And
got
he's
it.
got it last dart. It is nip and tuck here. But Peter Wright, he's not been as brilliant as he usually is on the doubles. So even if he does give himself a shot, there is no guarantee that he's going to take it out.
141.
Exactly. I don't know why he went 25 or ball there. I've absolutely no idea. 75, 66. That's a great way of going. Bullseye double 8 is what he was looking at there.
So 2 darts for Peter Wright here to get the breaker throw that he needs, and it'll be thrown for the match. If he snuck that in, but he wants
Didn't he?
double
Just in the
top.
corner.
Oh, and that's low, double 10.
Pressure.
Oh my word, 2 more missed darts at doubles, and that has been the only bit of Peter Wright's game that has been lacking.
Yeah.
But it's the most important bit.
It is the biggest one. 9 double 8. 1 tops. Here we go. Come on.
Oh, Johnny Haines.
Johnny Haines.
Well, look, he's been outscored, but he's been waiting to pounce when Wright has missed those doubles, and he goes within 1 leg of the next round.
Like we said, Johnny Haines won't be phased. All the pressure is on Peter. He has to win this leg or he's out.
He's got to win the next 2.
That's as simple as that. Yep.
Johnny Haines knows if he can throw a 12-darter either this leg or the next leg, the likelihood is he is going through to play Steve Beaton for a place in the quarterfinals.
Fantastic.
This would be a big win for Johnny Haines, make no mistake about it. The way that Peter Wright has been playing, he would be among the favourites. There's a reason that he's seeded 7th here. There's a reason that he's ranked number 5 in the world. He's a man who went to Dubai not long ago and beat Chizzy and beat Taylor and only ended up being beaten by MVG in the final.
That's absolutely correct.
He is elevated to one of the big names in darts at the moment. It's by virtue of the quality of darts he's been playing.
By virtue of what he can actually do.
Exactly.
And achieved, of course.
Of course. Oh, now then.
Little step in there, little step in for Johnny Haines. Here we go. 180 here, Wood. 180 here, 180 here, Wood.
Johnny Haines! He hit one in the first leg. He's hit one in what could be the last leg. And Peter Wright is staring down the barrel here.
99.
Oh, he's left himself on a massive one, but Johnny Haines, he could have a poke at this. It may just be a shot at the ball. Treble 17.
51.
Oh, he had to have a think there. He went for the wrong target for a moment, didn't he?
Didn't he just?
Composed himself. He's not found the target. Well, we talked about Peter Wright's big outshots, and he's been hitting so many of them. If he ever needed one, he needs one right now.
Right this minute.
Oh.
1.
Oh, my word,
Clipped on
Peter
top of the
Wright.
plate.
100.
Johnny Haines, double 12 for a fantastic victory, to be honest with you.
Incredible victory. 3 match darts for Johnny Haines. He's been brilliant so far. That is a long way away. That's not great. Double 6 is there, Johnny Haines. It's an upset. It's a 6-4 victory for the Pumpkin Snakebite. He's sent dumped out of the Gibraltar Darts Trophy.